let's head over to a bit of a bit about yourself more.
Wow, this whole thing
Um,
hasn't been about myself. Like I feel like I'm
well, a while ago, the first segment I would say is more about the UAAP, basketball,
yeah,
right.
different cultures, and all that.
yeah.
Let's go to your
This is more.
personal life.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go to Noah Webb, like just Noah Webb this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're curious
Yeah, I take big
if.
hits. Like,
All right. If you had the chance to dedicate majority of your life to do something else besides basketball, whether it's a different sport, hobby, craft, or whatever, what would you do instead?
okay. So as a sport, I've always been interested in well, in college, baseball. Like
Oh.
I've got a bunch of good friends that play baseball, and because they're my friends, I ended up watching some of the games. And I've seen games on TV, and I was like, "Wow, this is so boring." But then, like when
When you
you're
play
invested in the people,
it.
whoa, it's so fun! Like
Yeah.
I really want to play. Really ended up wanting to
Uh,
play. Um, but yeah, if it was a sport, baseball. But like in terms
Okay.
of something that's not a sport,
wow.
Right. Mm-hmm.
um, right now, I actually recently picked up an interest of like farming or ranching
Wow.
or regenerative farming. Actually, is
Okay.
Okay.
what it is more specifically. So
Wow.
sorry, excuse me. I
Okay.
burped.
That sounds like a modern agriculture.
Yeah, yeah, sort of. It's actually like it's modern, but it's also like so old.
Mm,
Like way before it was how things were done before tilling or before they put
wow.
those things on the back of carabaos and started wrecking like the soil.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you manage
So
it or are you like invested in it? Like,
But
what's the story?
right now I am researching. I'm doing a lot of research.
Okay.
I
right.
learning about plants, about soil, about compost, all that stuff. Gardening, essentially. Right now, I'm doing is garden, and
Wow.
yeah, uh, yeah, and it's like a lot of fun. I don't know if it's fun because it's something new, or it's fun because like I really want to do it, but um, it's like this is the first time that I've found a topic that okay. I have to start from the start for it to make sense.
Go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can give the
So
gist
this
of it.
is all right. All right. So how I got into it
Okay.
was when I was 5. No, I'm just kidding. Over the quarantine, over the quarantine, like mid October or start of October.
Alright.
Uh,
Hmm.
Wait, so do you have like is your backyard like a farm now or
yeah, dude, I'm trying.
yeah.
I'm really
Oh,
Yeah.
trying.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. We
Okay.
good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You.
Bang.
Oh. All right. Um, so my girlfriend recommended me this Netflix documentary called Kiss the Ground. Shout out at Maui Wowie. That's not even her
Yeah.
tag. I don't know. That's yeah. So Kiss the Ground. It's actually about like how it talks about the importance of our soil ecosystem. Like uh, essentially the one liner is like in a healthy handful of soil, there are more microorganisms than the number of humans that have ever lived on planet Earth. So
Wow.
there's a
Oh,
whole
wow.
ecosystem in
Okay.
healthy soil.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So I had no clue, like all about that stuff. So it and the presence of that ecosystem shows in the plants. So the plants get really healthy. There's no need for commercial fertilizers, insecticide, all that. Insecticide, fungicide, whatever. We may get into that, but whatever. It gets everything it needs from the soil. So because of that, oh, and I'm forgetting like to mention the 50% of why I just like, okay, this is what I want to do. It's because it's one of the ways that reverse global warming.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like when plants photosynthesize, they send carbon into
Yeah.
to their roots,
Yeah.
and the soil ecosystem eats the carbon and then keeps it there. So it sequesters carbon. So it actually reduces carbon dioxide.
Right.
So there's
Right.
that. That's just like,
Yeah.
no, it's like a good and a
Yeah.
good put together.
Yeah. It's just like we have to do this sooner or later for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and I've loved nature. And it's not just because I've done psychedelics, but also like the fun.
No lie, bro. Like that was going through my head. I was like, I wonder if this guy took like a little trip and he's like, I love the earth. Right. Okay.
Just a disclaimer, as long as like substance use is controlled in a good environment, you won't lose your head, you won't get addicted, whatever. It's actually like there's a whole there's this whole talk about proper use of psychedelics fights depression, anxiety, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but that's something I'm not so I don't know too much about.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to learn. So yeah, that's what I do. That's actually what I plan to do after,
Oh,
hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Especially in the Philippines, like agriculture, I would say is like not a lost art, but people just don't focus it as much as we like our
Dude.
potential could be. Especially we're in a tropical country. Like oh, man,
Yes. Yes. Like,
yeah.
do you know that I'm actually not too clear about the facts, but
Okay.
parang you just fact check it after
Mm-hmm.
that
Okay.
the rice it is more expensive to produce rice locally than it is to export from
Mm,
like or sorry import
yeah,
from like
Import.
our neighboring countries.
I heard something
Insane.
about that.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? So just
Right.
whoever's watching, fact check. If it's wrong, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I remember reading about something
right?
like
It's
that.
wrong. There's something like that. It's
Yeah.
really stupid. Like,
Yeah.
okay, another funny thing why it's more stupid is because uh, learning about all this gardening stuff, there are growing seasons in countries with 4 seasons. So growing season is obviously not winter for
Yeah.
most plants, but for us, our growing season is the whole year minus the rain.
Rain.
So
Yeah.
like
So
we
much
have the whole year to
potential.
grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much potential. Exactly. So there's that. Yeah. What about you guys?
Well,
Uh,
us,
Yeah, yeah.
like whatever other hobbies been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You, Justin, I think you have the
well,
party here.
my main thing right now is sports cards.
Yeah.
That's number one, and number two, podcasting. Actually, um,
Really?
yeah, I've been really into it. It's it's fun. I get to learn a lot. Like even this whole segment on gardening, like it's pretty interesting. Like first time I've ever talked to someone about gardening. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
like podcasting has been fun. And third, I'm also trying to write a book currently. So yeah, seeing how that goes. Hopefully, it turns out well. And yeah, mostly just those three as of the
Oh,
moment.
that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You, Michael.
Myko, top three.
Three. Well, aside from school and OJT and thesis, taking up like half of my time, I'd say box breaking. We'll get into that later. It's part of sports cards as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say I'm back on my piano a lot.
Oh,
I'm on my piano now, so I've been I've been back on that. Really, such a mind de-stressor, I swear. Like playing any instrument. Doesn't have to be piano, like any instrument. It's great. And the third, yeah, it's just school, honestly. I have no time to do anything extra other than that.
Yeah, makes sense. Like you're in the home stretch thesis OJT.
Yeah, man. And then I'm
Konting
like,
kapit na
oh,
lang.
Yeah, dude.
yeah. And I also have that activewear business. I remember I made you answer that survey
Oh
before.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna launch soon, maybe January or late December.
Okay, cool.
All right. So let's get back to Noah.
All right.
Let's get
Uh,
back to Noah.
okay. We noticed your Instagram handle had senpai in it.
Yeah. Not
So
dog daddy, not dog daddy 25.
The OG, the
No,
OG
yeah,
Instagram
yeah,
handle.
OG Noah Senpai.
Okay.
right. So we're assuming you're a fan of anime, right?
Nah, dude. I did that sarcastically.
Oh, okay. Can you
No,
talk us
joke
through
lang.
the
Ah, he's
story?
joking, he's
I'm
joking,
playing.
he's
Akala mo
joking.
naman.
Yeah, I know one of your tattoos has like an anime reference, right?
Yeah. Here, it's actually a reference to One Piece.
Oh my
That's
god.
their boat.
This oh well that's
Yeah,
a else, bro.
thank you.
Yeah.
I chose it
Yeah.
because it doesn't instantly say that I watch anime, but once I tell you, you're
Right.
like, oh, okay.
If you're not an anime fan, if you're not an anime
Yeah,
anime, okay, I get you. Yeah.
I like the sea.
Next topic. But
Okay.
yeah, man, what's your favorite anime? Is it One Piece or nah?
It was like it's always gonna be a part of my life. Honestly, it's like I grew up
Okay.
with it. But right now, I don't know. I'm in between. I'm not. Di naman in between. I'm just like reading a lot of anime, like
Oh,
um, reading and watching. So I'm keeping up with My Hero Academia. Uh,
yes sir, that's good.
yeah. What else? Wow, I sound like such a poser. Kingdom, like Kingdom.
Yeah.
What else?
Full Metal. Have you watched Full Metal?
Yes, Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
Brotherhood for sure.
rattle stuff off. I'll tell you if I've watched it or not. I'm actually getting into the manhwas. So this is the Korean mangas. Uh, there's actually this like because they have an app called Webtoon, and that's like their Shonen Jump. That's like their most um, popular like reading
Yeah.
service. And I've read Solo Leveling, um, this thing called Lore Olympus, which is funny. It's like a romance. Na the characters are Olympian gods, and
Philippines.
I was drawn to it because of the art. So that's what's really cool with manhwas because they're free to do art. I mean like color in their stuff because it's made for the web. So it's made for scrolling and whatever. And there are even some chapters that have music with it. So it's kind
Wow.
of cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I noticed about anime. Like that's why it's so good. Just not only that it looks so good aesthetically with all the effects and everything. Like in each like situation, there's always some nice music that really like hypes you up, puts you in
yeah,
the especially in My
yeah,
Hero Academia. Like you know,
yeah.
you can just tell like the music really like hypes you up, puts you in
Oh
the
my
mood.
gosh, like I'm not gonna lie, I literally have shed tears. My hero, like you both of
Oh
you
my
watch.
god, bro.
Wait,
I watch. I don't know if Justin.
Justin, do
Have
you
you
watch?
watched it? My
No.
Hero Academy. Oh my god, you should
Okay,
get on that,
all
bro.
right.
You should get on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's this one part where the main guy, he's spoilers ba? I don't know. I should
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Go do it, do it.
Okay. This is one part where the main guy he's losing his power and he's like um he's having an inner dialogue and he's saying like
Yeah,
this last punch is gonna blow out the power from my body, and he does it anyway, and he's like I'm
yeah,
entrusting the future to the the next
Oh my
generation,
god,
which
yeah, I
is
remember that.
Deku, and then he punches one for all. And then, dude,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I swear to God, no
Oh
lie.
my god.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. It's just, I just, there are just animes that make me feel, and I really
Yeah.
enjoy the art form, super appreciate it, and like I'm so thankful for it.
Hmm. I'm
Man,
okay.
you just brought me back that. Just brought me back to that. That was yo, just I swear, bro. If you're on that like anime like stereotype perspective that it's anime, you gotta give
Yeah.
it a chance, bro. Holy shit, you gotta give it a
Okay.
chance.
Might I shout out something pala? Like for people that are on the edge, on the fence about anime, like
Right.
there's this one anime called Mob Psycho 100. It's like half comedy, half amazing action, and you fall in love with like the characters, the way it's drawn, you got the humor. It's the same writer as One Punch Man, if
Oh,
anyone's.
right, all right.
That's
I was.
something. Yeah, that's something like I would recommend the first time like
What's
people.
it called? Sorry, Mobs
Mob
one.
Mob Psycho 100.
Mob Psycho 100. Right, I'm gonna look
Okay.
that.
Yeah, but I
I'm
don't want people to just think that I watch anime. Like I watch TV shows too. Like have you guys watched Master of None?
Master of None. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched
no,
it.
not yet.
It's written and produced by Aziz Ansari. The musical score, the editing, basically the way it's filmed is amazing. Like it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix series. And what about you guys? What do you watch? It's always about me, 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 me.
Well, I mean, you're our guest, so
You're MVP. You're MVP, man. We're not the MVPs here. We're just the commentators, bro. You're the one. You're the one on the spotlight.
uh, for me personally, I haven't been watching stuff recently.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah, you're on that grind. I see.
yeah, because of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, actually, I don't watch. I'm not watching a series as of the moment, but what I do watch often are keynote speeches.
Oh wow.
Mm,
Yeah, I
that's
TED
watch
interesting.
Talks.
keynote speeches, TED Talks, TV interviews of people who I really want to study about, whether
Oh, that's
it's Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, anyone who I want to learn from. I watch their speeches in my free time. Yeah.
CEO namin yan. Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
I can become at least a fraction of those people one day.
yeah. I totally get that. One like one of the things that I've been doing also in during quarantine because I've had a lot of time to myself is jacking off. No, I'm just kidding. Like studying,
This is
Yeah,
studying philosophy.
I
You know what
love
I
how
mean?
open this podcast
yeah.
is.
Really, like,
we we all know what went free for a while. Something went free for a while, so can't blame the boys out here, and some girls maybe, I don't know, but
yeah, you can't judge some girls. But yeah, I've been studying philosophies, and one of the ones I've come across and delved a little bit deeper into was Stoicism. And one of the like
Hmm.
rules, rules, or like one of the principles in
life
Stoicism,
principles,
Right.
right?
yeah, is to find like a role model to to kind of pattern your thoughts, whatever your actions with. But I find that I don't know a lot of role models, but I do know a lot of people that have great like values.
And
So
then
what I told myself was like I would build my own role model in my head. So like
Mm.
what you said, what you were doing is you're watching all these keynote speeches, all these TED talks, reading all these things about like Steve Jobs. There's this great book. Side note: there's this great book about Steve Jobs. I think it's called Steve Jobs. It's just
Mm.
like about how he thinks and all that stuff. And yeah, my girlfriend was telling me about it, and I was like, wow, that sounds really dope. Like it's like a super in-depth look into how someone as obsessed as Steve Jobs like made Apple what it is,
Right.
and yeah, that was really dope.
I'll look into it. Steve Jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Steve Jobs by Steve Jobs.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Right. I
Like,
think I've seen it. Like going
gotta
through
be like,
bookstores. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Michael?
All about books, man. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I've been reading a lot. Also, the last book I read was Shoe Dog till night.
Oh,
Mm,
it's in my list.
Yeah, yeah, that's really good, you know. So yeah, just connecting it with what Justin said, just like being able to extract moments or experiences and perspectives and relating it to what Noah said, just to like mold it into your own way and know like how can use it in
Yeah,
your life, because you know you're not here living like fuck I want to live like Steve Jobs and get a great idea and make the new iPhone. Like for sure you have to find your own way and how you're gonna
right.
your own ways. Yeah, great,
Okay. Let's
nice talk, huh?
let's continue the fun. Let's play a game.
yeah.
Uh
Let's do it.
it's called Undervalued. Undervalued. Sorry.
Undervalued.
Overrated or underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just pick between the two. No middle ground. So you gotta
Okay.
pick if it's
Yeah,
overrated or underrated, and 5 seconds each only.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
So
need to explain.
yeah, no need to explain. Michael will just go rapid fire and just answer.
All right, let's go.
All right.
So starting off with Zion Williamson.
Overrated.
No pressure,
So-
bro. He ain't going to chase you, man.
Sobrang ano eh. May hesitation eh. All
All
right.
right, next up, anime.
Underappreciated.
Okay.
UP's roster for season 83.
Wait, was 83 the last one or the next one?
82 was the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so this one coming
Yeah.
up,
Mhm.
underappreciated.
Okay.
Protein shakes.
What are the choices again? Overrated,
Overrated, underrated.
Or underrated.
underrated. Okay.
Yeah.
Personally underrated.
Okay.
Okay.
Zabel's varsity program. Basketball.
Crap. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean honestly, like I could have tested that. Like, could have been like,
I don't know their program.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No middle ground. Over.
Well, I guess we
God,
can make exceptions.
underrated.
if it's that way.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Goddamn.
All right, let's just put down an exception. Middle ground.
All right.
All right, next up, in basketball terms, short shorts.
Underrated, bro.
Right, I knew you would say underrated. I know you were a big fan of it. All right. Next up, training camps in the USA.
Overrated.
Oh. Okay.
It depends. Depends. No, just close the door. Sorry, my
No
brother.
problem. All right, next up. All right, we're on the last three. Kobe Perez.
Underrated.
All right, Rice.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Underrated. All right, last but not the least, Noah Webb.
Overrated.
Humble man.
Okay, I'm curious. Which one was the hardest to answer?
The Zobel basketball program and the
Mm,
training. Well, no, actually, the training camps was like it's difficult. There's no exact like answer for any of these. It's always like overrated but underrated but. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like for the training camps, it really depends on what training camp you're getting. Like there are overrated training camps and there are underrated training camps. You know what I mean? It's not just like one.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you dig that video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And last but not least, don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video.